guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dee, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to always beat the new Sunshine minigames and to get max points. Using these tips, you'll also be able to not only level up your pony pass, but also to help you get some of the new pets really quickly and fast. I know that the update's been out for like a couple days now, but there's 13 days left as of today. And of course, there's probably still people out there who are struggling and are in need of some tips. So I hope these tips help you guys if you are in need of them. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get straight into the tips. Tip 1. Set a goal. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, how am I supposed to set a goal? What goal exactly am I supposed to be setting? Well, our goal is to try to beat and get the highest scores possible for playing the minigames. So a goal could be, for example, I want to reach 94 points by the end of the Rockville minigame. Or I want to get up to 280 plus XP by the end of the minigame. You want to make a realistic plan similar to this one so that you know what you're trying to accomplish whilst playing the minigames, and also so that once you do accomplish it, you can move on to a bigger goal like getting 300 XP or 100 maxed out of the points in each minigame. Now for this next tip, this isn't exactly a tip on the minigame itself, but it's more like a useful thing that you should not do, which is not to let your daily tokens pile up. You shouldn't let your daily tokens pile up, at least not more than like 8 to 10, because it may just start to make you kind of feel and become unmotivated to keep playing the minigames. For me, around the time when the Summerfest was here, and there was the Speedy Stables games, I didn't really collect that many tokens, but I did become very unmotivated to keep playing after like I just kept piling up on them. So I recommend once you get the token to spend it the same day of, so that you are not just like stuck with 42 tokens by the end of the update and you have to rush, or you don't even want to use them because you're just unmotivated to, so it's just a waste. I recommend for you to spend your token the same day of getting it, or at least a little bit later in the day, so that you do not suck up on them and that by the end of the update you are not unmotivated to keep playing the minigame. You don't get bored of it. Tip 3. Now, this is just something that you should keep in mind, and so you know if you do not know already. A lot of people kind of assumed that this new Sunshine event would be a teamwork game for some reason. I mean, I thought that too. I don't know why I'm saying that. Kind of because Adopt Me literally said themselves that it was going to be similar to Speedy Stables, but this is actually not a teamwork game, and you can in fact play this game by yourself and get the same amount of points and XP. Playing alone or with other people doesn't affect you at all. The only benefit you get from playing with other people is that you both get to play and earn XP, and you can pretty much invite someone to your game for free. That's really the only benefit, I guess. But you do not need other people to play and to get max points. Tip 4. Use alt accounts. The minigames are not timed, so you do not have to rush to play. You can actually take your time and be patient so that you can get the maximum points and do as best as you can. Making another benefit to this being that you could invite your alt account. You can even invite like 2 of your alt accounts in the game, honestly. And all you really have to do is that once you invite you and your alts to a game, since it's not timed, you have enough time for you to play on your main account, and so your alts can also play. So you do not have to rush, and it's not a time gate at all. And this way you can get 3 times the points, 2 times the XP, 3 times the rewards in the Sunshine Pass. And you can even like get like triple of the pets if you have 3 devices to play 3 times on an alt account. I think this is very beneficial, and I'm going to show you an example of this here. So as you can see, I have my alt account here, and now I'm going to invite my alt to a game with me. And then basically we're going to just complete the games. I'm going to do the games first on my account, then I'm going to do it on my alt. So this way I get basically double points, XP, and items from the Sunshine Games Pass. And now when I'm done, I'm going to trade it to my main account. So now I get an extra toy. If you have another device, you should do this so that you can get double up everything, basically. Tip 5. Learn to master each minigame. You can do this by taking your time to complete every single minigame to the best of your ability. Do not rush. It is not a timed minigame, so there is quite literally no reason to. If you just simply be patient and take your time when actually playing these minigames, you'll be able to see way better results than from you normally playing. Now, for tips on how to get max points from the minigames, let's actually start off with the trampoline tricks. So first, the objective is to jump on the circles to gain points. The red circle grants the most amount of points. Red gives 10, yellow gives 5. If you kind of struggle to can the circle, then you can also go in first person and you can just try to put your shadow in between the middle of these circles. I feel like that kind of helps a bit to make sure that you're right in the middle to get those 10 points. And now for the next mini game, Octo Tennis. In this mini game, you are pretty much just playing against an octopus. The goal is to just keep running back to the red circles so that you do not miss when the octopus throws the ball right back at you. It's pretty easy, but I will say that at some point it starts to get a little bit harder because the octopus will suddenly randomly just throw the ball back really fast, and it just like kind of gets hard, which is why right after you get the ball, you have to go right back into the middle so that you are closer to every section. If you stay in the middle after every time you get the ball back, you'll be able to reach every red circle that appears on time. Now, as for last but not least, well, actually, maybe least, yeah. Anyway, the rock throw game. So here's how to get the highest score from the rock throw game. So basically, you have a rock in your hand and it spins you in a circle. What you have to do though, is that you have to tap the screen whenever the dial hits the middle dark green part for more points. You have to make sure you get it right in the middle and the cursor is exactly on the dark green part. Otherwise, you would not get the perfect score and you will not get max points. It gets pretty hard to do this, but if you just take your time and don't rush, the spinner thing goes around I think at least twice. So if you miss it the first time, do not feel like you have to rush and just click it. Just wait for it to come around the second time and you may be able to just get the perfect score. And with that, those are the last tips on how to get max points from the Sunshine minigames. Now I'm going to just give basic, pointers for playing. If you run out of tokens, you have no auto counts, and you just have no way to get more tokens, you don't want to spend Robux, whatever the case may be, then if you stand in this area on a public server, people will be able to invite you to play games for free. So literally just stay here in a full public server, and especially if it's a crowd over here, because people are probably spam inviting as well, which is beneficial for you, of course, to get free invites. And my last and final tip is to be consistent, stay motivated, and don't be lazy. The big games might feel repetitive to you, or it may just feel like, at some point you've played so much you don't want to play anymore. And if that's the case for you, maybe it's time to take a break. Take a break for like a couple of hours and then come back to it. But don't give up on it completely, so this way you can finish leveling up and completing your pony pass. Sunshine Pass. Anyways, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Or if you're not, hey to you too. I hope these tips help you guys to get the most amount of points possible from the Sunshine minigames. And I also hope you guys are staying consistent and playing every other day and not being lazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye everyone. See you next upload.